In this video, I will be sharing my Clementine chocolate chip cookie recipe. These are gluten-free, refined sugar-free, chewy, festive, and delicious. Full recipe coming up. This is my go-to gluten-free, plant-based chocolate chip cookie recipe, and then adding in Clementine zest just makes it really festive and totally delicious. Get a large bowl and add into that 1.5 cups of ground almonds or almond flour or almond powder, same thing, 3 tablespoons of coconut flour, 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and then a pinch of sea salt. And then you'll whisk all of that together just to get rid of any lumps and to make sure everything is well mixed, and set it aside. Then I've got here 2 tablespoons of melted coconut oil. I'm going to add to that 1/3 cup of maple syrup and 3 tablespoons of any nut butter. This is almond butter. You can use any nut butter that you like. A teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 1 teaspoon of clementine zest, which depending on the size of your clementine will be 1 or 2 clementines. This one's pretty big, so I'm just going to do the 1. Then you'll mix this up really well and get it all combined. Add the wet ingredients to your dry ingredients and just mix these together until a dough starts to form. You don't have to mix it for too long. Once it starts to come together a little bit, then you can add in the chocolate chips and just finish mixing that up to get them incorporated. And then this dough needs to sit for a few minutes, okay? So just let it sit for like 10 minutes, it'll hydrate, and then it'll firm up quite a bit, make it easier to scoop. Parchment lined baking tray. You will get more or less cookies depending on how big or small you make the scoops, okay? So for this is the half batch that I'm making for the video. This will give me between 6 and 8 cookies, depending on how big they are. And then evenly space them out on the tray and flatten them down a little bit with your hand. They don't spread very much at all, so you don't want to leave them domed. Bake these at 350 for between 8 and 12 minutes, depending on how big they are. To keep these nice and chewy, you do not want them overbaked, okay? They shouldn't be browned around the edges, just lightly golden, some nice cracks on top. They'll puff up a little bit. Enjoy. Please comment below. Let me know if you try this recipe. Let me know how it turns out. If you enjoy it, have an awesome rest of your day.